Good morning, YouTube. I hope you drivers out there are being safe. Um, Sorry, my windshield pretty much, dang, my windshield wiper fluid must be frozen up at the ports. Yeah, it's been an interesting night. I had to stop in, like, I believe Laramie, all the way from Rock Springs to, like, freaking not Laramie. It's like all the way from Rock Springs, Wyoming to shit. What was it? Yeah, sorry about that. I had to reconnect. Bad connection. But yeah, so roads were really bad. They were saying they closed I-80 from Rock Springs or in between Laramie and here we go again. I freaking forgot it. Rawlins, Wyoming. So in between Laramie and Rawlins, it was horrible. 65 mile an hour wind gusts, and then it started snowing pretty bad after 9. The guys going westbound, I feel bad. They were all parking because it was right in their face and low visibility, slick roads going through the mountains. Going eastbound, it was still bad enough. I parked her for a while, and then I took a rest and woke up at like 3 in the morning. Drove a couple more hours to like uh, Laramie, and then I got a little bit of fuel because it's a bit cheaper. It's like $3.17, but with my Pilot fuel card, it was 12 cents off of that. So it's at, I don't know, I can't do math right now. 305, something like that. But anyways, I just got a little bit of fuel. I don't normally like to do that, but fuel out west in certain parts of the country is horrible. So I will go to a cheaper. I mean, you gotta take into effect also gifted taxes. So I use a couple different apps, but one of the apps is Fuel Book, and it'll tell you the price minus the IPSA, so it'll kind of tell you what the state's IPSA is. But anyways, I'm driving to pretty much the first Pilot in Nebraska after you leave Wyoming, because their fuel is $2.97 a gallon, and with my Pilot fuel card, that's 12 cents off of that pump cash price. So that would be like 85, or excuse me, $2.85 for fuel, which is just right. It's pretty good. And then I'll fill up there, and I won't fill up again until next week when I get back in the truck. But yeah, I'm approaching Cheyenne. These roads are nice right now. I mean, they look like they've had some salt to them. They've been plowed a bit, but you go back west, ooh, it's a freaking snowstorm out there. You can't see shit. But I feel pretty confident. I'm from Michigan, and man, we get weather like this consistently in the winter. Long, dreary, painful winters. So I'm pretty used to this. And then you have lake effect too. And they got police everywhere. Sure, what that's about. Focus here. Sure, looks like they might have a. Yeah, there's a cop going the opposite way on the other highway. Not sure what he's doing. Oh, might have a slide off, or I don't know. It looks like they're redirecting people. I'm coming up to Cheyenne, Wyoming, so I don't know. But yeah, man, I'm just gonna talk about that Pilot fuel card right now. I have nothing else to do. I'm just driving through this crap. But first, I want to say, any new drivers that might watch this, just you gotta drive out west in the winter. Be safe, man, or anywhere with snow or bad weather conditions. Pay attention. You know, you can go to the DOT website. I have a paper that I should have took a picture of, but you can also call numbers for especially these western states, and it's for the DOT, and they'll give you weather updates and if roads are closed and whatnot. So yeah. Oh yeah, I also had a level 3 inspection yesterday at the port of entry. I believe at Utah or whatever, into the Wyoming. But yeah, good old level 3. I passed with flying colors with the clean inspection. So Merry Christmas to me, I guess. But you know that delayed me a little bit. So anyways, just driving. I'm gonna get fuel again, like I said, in Nebraska, fill up there, and then I'm not gonna go too much further because I'll be close. I'll be tight up in space. The truck's running good. Just trying to get through this shitty weather. Hopefully it gets a little better, but this don't bother me, man. I'm used to this right here. I feel pretty confident in this weather, but even at that, you can only be so confident. You never want to be too cocky. You want to stay humble. I mean, you want to be confident in your abilities, but you don't want to be overly confident and cocky to where you're not safe. So yeah, and typically some people don't like when people pass in this kind of weather condition, but I mean it's clear right now, so I'm definitely gonna go through past this guy. I just try to stay as far left as possible. Sometimes get right on the rumble strips. That way I kind of know, especially when it's not clear, like back in like Rawlins and Laramie. I was going 45, sometimes 35. There wasn't many people on the road, but I have quite the trek. You know, I picked up in near Salt Lake City, Utah, and it delivers Monday morning in Seymour, Indiana. So I can't remember exactly how many miles. I want to say it was 1,600 miles. Pays $3,300. Not the greatest, but not terrible. It's like $2 a mile, right? A little more than $2 a mile. So I was cool with it. It got me home. It got me another load before Monday, and I rented a car from Enterprise when I get there Monday, and I'll head home for Christmas Eve and Christmas. About a 5-hour drive home. I'd rather get 30 versus spending a few $100s in fuel, and then rates don't pay as well coming out of there. So there's rates. The rates, you know, I already got a load booked in Kentucky too. So for Wednesday when I get back to the truck, and that load goes back to Denver. So hopefully the roads are a little bit better then, but that load paid, excuse me, $2,800, and it's like 1,100. About that again, but anyways, I'm gonna quick touch on that pilot fuel card. I'll make another video in more depth about it. So I was approved for a $3,000 credit card limit with Pilot Flying J fuel card program for owner operators. I'm pretty happy about it. It's attached to my business, to my LLC, and my Duns and Bradstreet number, so it reports to all the credit bureaus for business credit, as well as it gives me a nice line of credit that I can be more liquid with my business, because fuel is obviously the biggest expense other than your other expenses, but fuel is the largest. And the company I lease on to, they have a fuel card, but I mean, it's nice to have if you need it, but you know, then they take out of and the least I have them take out of my settlement for all the loads I haul. It's the better. Not saying they're a great company. I love them guys, but also I'm I'm eventually going to get my own authority, maybe a year, maybe two, but I'm going to get my own authority probably when I buy my next truck and return this one in, hopefully next January. So my whole goal is to build my business credit and attach everything I do in this business to my company name and my tax ID, my company tax ID. So when it comes time to me getting my own authority, I'm going to have A1 business credit, and I can, I'll be more liquid, and I'll have everything already pre-established. And also, it helps me make more money as a lease owner operator. This week I I did 3 loads ending Monday, and I will have gross $7,100 for the week after all my expenses. I think I $4,800 net take home for the week. So that's a really good week, and as an owner op in my situation. Um, and I just went from Michigan to Denver, from Denver to Utah, from Utah to Indiana. I mean, it's quite a bit of miles, but not bad. So yeah, the pilot fuel card called me, asked me to be, and then they pretty much approved me that day or that next day. So the weekend, I believe I applied. And man, that's annoying how it does that. Anyways, yeah, and then I uploaded the card information onto my Pilot Flying J app, my Pilot app, and I get the rewards. 2 times the rewards. I just get fuel right at the pump. I don't even go inside. I use the app and get a code with my Pilot fuel card. And then you also I save 12 cents off the cash price. So that's extra savings, man. Why not? This makes sense. And I mean, if I like gloves too, but it is what it is. Pilot Flying J's everywhere, and I shower every day, so that's nice too. And I love their coffee. The new bean from bean to cup is amazing, and I don't like any other coffee but that. So it just makes sense. But yeah, the Pilot fuel card, I highly recommend for anyone that not have to rely on the company